Some cars become famous, others become legends. The 1976 Pontiac Trans Am managed to become both. At a time when many Americans feared the golden age of muscle cars was coming to an end, the Trans Am refused to fade away. The 1970s were changing the automotive world. New emissions regulations were reducing horsepower, fuel prices were rising, insurance costs were climbing. Many of the fire-breathing muscle cars that had ruled the streets just a few years earlier were beginning to lose their edge. Yet somehow the Pontiac Trans Am remained one of the most exciting cars on the road. And that's one reason people still remember it today. The Trans Am wasn't just about raw performance, it was about attitude. It looked different from everything around it. Long before modern performance cars relied on aggressive styling packages and technology, the Trans Am made a statement with its presence alone. The low stance, the wide body, the shaker hood, and of course the legendary Firebird decal stretched across the hood. To some people it was simply a graphic. To others it became a symbol of American performance. The kind of image that instantly turned heads in a parking lot or at a stoplight. Under the hood, buyers could choose from several V8 engines, including the famous 6.6-liter V8. While horsepower numbers were lower than the peak muscle car years, the Trans Am still delivered the kind of driving experience enthusiasts wanted. The deep rumble of the V8, the feeling of torque pushing the car forward, and the unmistakable connection between driver and machine. Inside, Pontiac focused on the driver. The gauges were easy to read. The controls were simple and functional. Everything was designed to keep the driver engaged with the road ahead. There were no giant touchscreens, no digital distractions, just a steering wheel, a V8 engine, and miles of open highway. For many Americans, the 1976 Trans Am represented something larger than transportation. It represented freedom, individuality, and the idea that performance could survive even during changing times. Today, nearly 50 years later, the Pontiac Trans Am remains one of the most recognizable American cars ever built. Not because it was perfect, but because it captured the spirit of an era that enthusiasts never wanted to end.